season. See, I'm such a liar, my pants are well and truly on fire. I'm in the car again. So it's Saturday the 20th of August and I'm just driving up the mountain road to head to JB Plain, where I plan to do some snow camping. Now it's sort of, although it's car camping, it's going to be a simulated hiking camp, just to see if I can do it in my lightweight tent. It's just started snowing. It was hail and now it's snow, or a combination. It's not sleet, it's icy. So I think I'll sit in the car for a bit and see if it passes over. It's 4:30, so I've got time. It'll be dark at 6 o'clock, so I need to decide before then what I'm doing and get set up, perhaps within the next half hour. Looking at the weather forecast, it's snow, 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 and it's showing it's stopping at 7. It's proper snow now. So I might as well just go and set up now. It looks like there's a load of other people camping here. Selecting somewhere to put my tent isn't easy because you've got these trees and some of the branches are dead, some aren't, and the risk of them falling on you is quite high. So everyone else is actually under trees. There's a tent just over there under a tree. There's one just through there under a tree. Hi, so it's 6 o'clock. I'm all set up. It's just dusk. The sky's sort of a reddy, kind of reddy colour. I've realised a few things I've done wrong. I hadn't thought about my tent pegs. I'm just hoping it doesn't get windy because I can't put the guy ropes up because I've used 2 pegs on each peg just to pin it out, and I haven't got enough pegs left. So I'm just hoping it doesn't get windy. I got set up just in time. It's snowing again, can you see? There is a little bit of wind, so I've had to put my stove in the vestibule, which I don't usually do. I'm going to make myself some roasted vegetable and couscous. Most annoyingly, I've left my soya milk in the car, so I can't have a cup of tea or coffee unless I have it black, and I don't like it black. So I'm going to be drinking hot water, which is fine, because actually this week on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday I had a very bad stomach, not diarrhea or sick or vomiting, just a swollen stomach, lots of pain, haven't eaten much since. I'm just trying to fast a little bit really, so I've been drinking lots of hot water anyway, so it won't do me any harm. Yeah, this was an Aldi couscous and vegetables, roast vegetables. It takes no time to cook at all. Not bad. It's only 7 o'clock and it's bloody cold already. There's a little bit of wind. Hi, it's about 3:30 in the morning. I had to get up for a wee. I was really trying not to. So, it's bloody cold. It's really icy now. The sky is clear. The fog has gone. The stars are out. It's beautiful outside, but very cold. Crisp and sparkly. It's lovely. I'm just going to have a drink of hot water, and then I'll try and get a bit more sleep. I've learnt so much already. Basically my equipment really isn't good enough for this cold weather. Not that I thought it would be, because none of it is for season. The cold coming through from the ground into my sleeping mat is unreal. The tent is covered in snow. It did snow a little bit. So I'm just going to have a drink of hot water. And yes, so my sleeping pad, they have what is called an R value, and that means how much insulation it's got and how well it will perform in the cold, and the higher the number the better it will perform. Mine's about, I think about a 3.5, and for snow you really want a 6. And my quilt, I don't know what rating it is, but I'll have to check up on it, but it's, I think for snow I'd prefer to have a sleeping bag. My tent, it's just all mesh, the inside walls are mesh, so it's really not definitely not a 4-season, which I knew obviously, but whether that makes much difference I don't know. So I think the tent would be the last thing I'd replace. But whether I get out again this year, I certainly won't get out with any new gear, so I probably won't snow camp again this year because there's no way I can afford new stuff. But it's been a great experience, and it's ever so pretty outside. I might go out and take a photograph actually. I'll catch you in the morning. Morning. It's around 6:30. I've got back to my car. My snow shoes are completely iced up, so I can't get them on. So luckily the snow is so cold. Luckily the snow is so... Oh, sorry, didn't know you were there. No, you're right. Luckily the snow is so cold that I could walk over, but my car's frozen up. The doors wouldn't open, but I managed to do it in the end. I hope I haven't damaged anything. God, it's cold. That's my car. I need to warm my feet up. They're frozen. They did really well all night until the last hour, and then they were just frozen blocks. So I'm going to just sit in the car for a while and warm up. So I'm so glad I did this recce, because I'd have never managed to hike to Mount Feathertop and camp. Well, I would have managed, but it would have been most unpleasant. So anyway, I'm going to warm up. So I've just left my car. I'm going back to my tent. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I stayed. There's my tent. There's the sun coming up. It's glorious. Here we are. So I've learnt As I said, a few things about my kit. Inadequate kit for such a cold night. I think next time I would probably clear the snow and put my ground sheet on the ground, not on the snow. The cold coming through was incredible. I know it's cold, but I just didn't realise with all those layers it would be that cold. I don't think they're a bird. I haven't seen any wildlife. I've heard birds. That's about all. Look how pretty it is over here. It's a little pond, and then there's some sort of plain out there. The great thing about snowshoes is you can just walk anywhere on all this fresh snow. So this is the JB hut. I did show you it in my reconnaissance video. There's a kitchen area, and through that door is like a dorm with a big fireplace. I'm thinking JB Plain is actually quite a wonderful place to come. You know, if you brought your family camping, you can have a lovely time. Look at that view. So this is the toilet here. It's not too bad, it's not too stinky at all. Or dirty. So you can do a poo in reasonable comfort. With regards to clothing, last night to keep warm I had everything on. I had underwear, I had a vest top, a merino wool t-shirt, a fleece, my down jacket. On the bottoms I had long johns, very woolly socks, 2 pairs of leg warmers on each leg / foot, and then I had my insulated snowboard pants. And I was still cold. So now I've started moving about. It's about 8 o'clock, sun's coming up. It's still bloody freezing and icy, but I'm getting a bit sweaty because I've been walking around on my snowshoes. So I've just got on now my vest top under here, and my merino top, and my lightweight jacket. I've still got my long johns on under my snowboard pants. I may take the snowboard pants off if I start sweating, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have a look around and see if I can do some Snowfeeting. I really can't be bothered to put my knee pads and bum protection on. I know I should, but I'm not going to. I'll just have to live with whatever happens. I've come back to my tent. I'm going to have a cup of tea, but I'm just melting some snow. Oh, that melts quickly. A nice cup of tea, noodles, just waiting for them to cool, and then I'll go and try and find somewhere to Snowfeet. I'm happy actually just sitting here. It's lovely. So this is a shared cross-country skiing / snowshoeing track. So I'm just going to walk down it a bit. Okay peoples, I've got my Snowfeet on again. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so this isn't going well. As soon as I start moving fast, I start panicking, and then I purposely turn into the drift on the edge. What I need to do is stop panicking. So let's try again. In fact, I think that's too steep. I think I should go further up the hill and try on there. I think I'm being a bit over ambitious because this actually is steeper than it looks on the GoPro. That was a bit better, less steep a slope, and also there was ice on the bottom of them which slowed them down. So I think I'll perhaps let them get really rough on the bottom, like you shouldn't, just to slow them down to my speed. I enjoyed that. Go again. I know that looks pathetic and slow. It's a bit like a motorbike. When you first ride one, 30 feels like 100. And then in a short while, 100 feels like 30. That feels really fast. So I'm just doing that a few times. And then I'm going to finish up. Because I have fell a few times. I'm managing to stand up when I turn very unelegantly. I do a turn, I stand up, and I'm slowing myself down on the poles. Probably I should just have the balls to go flat chat, and I'd be all right, but I don't. So I don't know how to stop elegantly and safely. So I think I might call it a day there and snowshoe back and get another cup of tea and then see if I feel like doing any more. I'm just snowshoeing my way back to my tent, get a cup of tea. I'll probably pack up and go home. I have a lot to do, work tomorrow. And I don't have a washing machine, so I've got lots of things to wash by hand and dry off. My tent's soaking, so's my sleeping bag. A lot of condensation from the fog last night. I really need to move my tent to the sun. I'll have a cup of tea and then I'll do that. I'll just take it home wet, it's not a big deal. You know, if I was bikepacking and using it again tonight, it'd be a problem, but I'm not. All packed up, so all I'm leaving is footprints and snowshoe prints. Let's get back to the car. only midday, but I've got a lot to do, as I said. When I get home, I've had a wonderful time. Yesterday when I turned up in the fog and snow, I really wasn't sure whether I should stay, but I made myself, and I'm really pleased I did. I've had a wonderful time. Didn't really progress with the Snowfeet in much, a little bit. I understand them a bit better, and I think I need to practice, perhaps do some exercises to help strengthen my legs. I learned so much what I need to do to be able to go snow camping. Unfortunately, it always means spending money. If you want to be comfortable, yes, I could do it again like that, but I couldn't do I could do 2 nights on the trot at the same place, but I couldn't do 2 nights at 2 different places, packing up, and I just packed up in a right mess, and the tent's wet, and my gloves have got holes in, and the shovel broke. Lots of little things that I need to get home, think about, and hopefully I can tell you all about them, or do a list of things I learned when I get home. Can't see the mountains at all. I'm beginning to think my channel is more how not to do something rather than how to do it. It's how I do it, and most of the time I'm a beginner at something, and I hope that you learn something from my mistakes. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up, because it will help the channel in the algorithm get referred to other people. At the moment I'm just getting perhaps 50 views, and if you do watch my videos, thank you so much. So subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll close this video here. Until next time, this old bird is going to bed because she's really tired. Bye for now.
Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha.